Hi, my name is Matthew Zuniga. I'm here to tell you a quick personal story from my life that happened about a year and a half ago. The name of the story is Broken Bones, and although it may seem kind of a dark story, I promise you it's okay to laugh at. So it all began when I was on vacation with my girlfriend. We were coming down from Vancouver, Canada, driving to Seattle, Washington. Now on the way, I convinced her to let us drive near the coast to a nice little scenic route. And now I was just looking at the beach, well, being a responsible driver. But again, I convinced her, hey, you know what? We should climb down and go to the beach. Now there wasn't a trail per se, but we started going down this very steep area. Now it became quite apparent at some point that it was gonna be very difficult. And as you know it, she fell. And as she fell, I grabbed her and she pulled me with her and we rolled for about 20 yards hitting stumps, logs, rocks of all sorts. Now, yes, it did hurt, but after getting rescued about an hour later and going to the hospital, we realized she was perfectly okay. Now, me on the other hand, I'd broken 5 ribs and punctured my lung. And if this seems like the bad part of the story, I promise you it gets worse. The worst part is not being able to get in the plane, because what this meant was I needed a ride back to Austin, Texas. So, thankfully, my very lovely parents showed up. But 3 days, 11 hours each day in the car with my parents in the front seat and me and my girlfriend in the back seat is a living nightmare that I lived. To each their own, but this was tough. But I promise you the story has a good ending. We made it through and we were closer and tighter because of it. We did eventually break up a couple months later, but completely unrelated reasons. Thank you for listening to my story.